matchup you don't really see very often. I
You
mean,
really don't.
not that many Wi-Fi Kirbys aside from J-Jaw, and yeah, that's kind of it. But
Yeah, kind
um,
of.
yeah, that's kind of it. Even though I haven't really seen much of J-Jaw since actually a few months ago. I haven't really heard from him since. But either way, I only expect some really good Kirby play if Guilheww is able to make it this far in bracket, just one set away from top 8 with Kirby. It goes to show you he really knows what he's doing with this character. So I expect nothing less. Wario, on the other hand, Wario, despite the nerfs, and I still don't think they were that bad of a nerf. I still think this character is worthy of being in the list of top 10, maybe top 15. And when I say top 15, I literally mean like probably 11th or 12th best character in the game. So, yeah, I really do expect them. In this case, in a stage like Smashville, you know that these two are just trying to get in. They're going to do everything they can to just get their opponent off stage and just punish them as much as possible. As you see, Kirby with a slight lead to start things off. And honestly, now that I think of it, it's very weird that your boy allowed Smashville to be a stage option for Wario. Because Wario likes to, although he can be pretty aggressive, he likes to also play back. Just try to charge up that waft as much as possible and get as much ground as he can.
Yeah, I think sometimes, especially in the case of like even a Wario main, like you just don't run up against Kirby super often. Like it might be hard just to know the optimal things to whether it be stages or anything else to really play against this character. And sometimes you almost kind of outthink yourself. The thing is like I was talking about this earlier about the viability or how good Kirby is, and you were kind of talking about that a little bit earlier. The thing is about this character is really at a severe disadvantage, literally just on weight alone. But still has like the sort of combo potential and other things where it's just like, alright, this is like a real enough character. So when you're playing like Wario, where your condition is whatever combos into waft or whatever, like it's weird because there's all that weird gray area of you being able to kill him even without waft just because it's so light. So it's like you might end up picking a stage that might not even be like in your best interest, just considering that. And wow, dude, I feel like dude, I gotta figure out how to say this tag. Guilheww actually really holding on this first stock way longer than you'd ever expect to see a Kirby hang on to a stock.
Yeah, man, survivability is going to be the key factor for both of these players, especially with their respective characters. And a character like Kirby, yeah, like you mentioned, to live this long and this far, it's been probably about to be 3 minutes already, and yet the stock. I forgot commentators curse exist. Forgive me, it's been 9 months, guys.
I mean,
please.
dude, it was bound to happen. Like, you don't see Kirby at those percents. And speaking of which, you don't see Wario at those percents either. So that's going to be Guilheww taking the lead once again, now by a full stock, looking really, really sharp with this Kirby, man.
Yeah, you're saying that he has a full stock lead, but that Wario right there has full waft on deck right now. And even though you do want to kind of save it, you don't want to really risk it at this point in time when you're sitting at 49% in your final stock and you still barely have done any damage to Kirby. It's best to just throw it out right now. Try to get things back to even. Try to figure out a game plan. Try to like assess stage control. But your boy just really has to work a little bit harder, and it might mean sacrificing the waft.
Yeah, I mean, you're probably right about that. I mean,
Never mind.
Didn't have to. This game could really turn very quickly, and with waft still in hand, this is definitely a situation when you're Wario, when you're sort of internally popping off a little bit, where you're just like, all right, a couple more percent, hit my confirm. And keep in mind, Kirby is light, so the confirms might not work as you may think they are. They don't work at the percents that they usually do, is what I'm trying to say. But in any case, they still work. And your boy is going to have to figure out how it's going to be. Guilheww's doing a great job, so we're just keeping the distance despite being a little puffball.
Yeah, I'm really admiring exactly what Guilheww's doing right now with Kirby, just laying back and making Wario have to approach. At the moment that Wario throws out any attack, it's already like Guilheww already knows what to throw out, whether it's fair, whether it's dash attack, as you see right there. It's paying off, and now 136 on Wario, but do not sleep, because all it takes is one one catch with the waft to end this man's stop. Oh my goodness, I thought you could have just
and the thing is he could just do that thing raw too. Is what's crazy. Like
yeah.
Okay, there it was. He was looking for it. A little bit ambitious there. That trade was a little confusing on my brain, but everyone's still surviving.
Yeah, and funny enough, both characters at kill percent, but it looks like an up throw will be enough. Taking him to the heavens, bringing him back down, and sending him back. Just giving him a little sneak peek before he goes, and then just sending him off. Because why not?
So we might be seeing another Kirby reach top 8. Still got another couple games, potentially another couple games, at least one more, before we could say that. But overall, really good performance by Guilheww. I'm just going with it. I hate that I keep stuttering every time I try to say it. I'm trying though.
I'm guessing it's Gil and then it's Hugh. So, but it's together, Gil.
The thing is, that's
how I'm saying it.
It's like gooey though. It's GUI. Hugh. Guilheww.
They're from Mexico, so you have to put a little bit of a accent into it, I guess.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna try. So here we go. Game 2. I don't know where we're ending up. I didn't even pay attention if they switched stages or not, but regardless, yeah. So,
no, wow.
No, they didn't. And you know, I mean, I could see that. I feel like your boy maybe feels comfortable here, or just like, you know, the stage wasn't an issue. I was closing in, and this isn't a problem anyways. Like, I could see all those arguments coming in and being good.
So, I mean, I love Smashville as much as the next guy, because Smashville is always my stage choice, no matter what, as long as people don't ban it, and they always ban it, so I almost never get to go there. So just getting a chance to see, you know, Wario work in Smashville, it definitely does pay off, but it also pays off for Kirby, because, you know, Kirby, in some way, shape, or form, does struggle to kill in a way, although they have very strong attacks. So you'll be seeing a lot of early stocks being taken, but, I mean, as we saw in the first game, those stocks were not being taken as early from either side, really. They both were just playing optimally, playing very safely in a small stage like Smashville, just making it work in their favor.
Yeah, it's weird because like both these characters have plenty of potential to kill at any given moment, but at the end of the day, if you're playing that on the opposite end, it then becomes a conservative game where your mid-tier is basically trying to find the win condition. But speaking of which, I would imagine, you know, off stage is where Kirby can do a lot of damage, but instead we're just kind of watching Guilheww just tack on the damage, figuring, well, something's going to kill eventually. You know, no reason to overextend here. So,
beautiful.
Wow, that was fantastic, yeah. Getting on every little bit of extra damage there until finally up throw is going to take it. Smart play.
Yeah, beautiful call out right there. You know, just utilizing that, you know, instinctively you're always going to want to shield, whether it's Peach's what's called turnips, or whether it's Wario's bike, anything like that gets thrown up in the air like that, your instinct is to lose your stock first, like that. But because you know, drag down there is a thing, and sometimes it just instinctively hits you to hit the air dodge button, the shield button, I should say, and just send yourself down to your doom like that. But yeah, as I was saying before, like it's very good to see how much awareness these players have, whether they're using their own items or the other players' items against them. Like, just knowing what to throw out and when to throw it out is such a key factor, and a beautiful down smash call out.
Yeah, that sent kind of a weird angle. Not going to be enough to kill your boy, but it was also from across the stage. Thinking that Trump might be the way to victory. Those things don't quite hit the way they did in Smash 4, but they do still work sometimes. But yeah, I would say
it's a little harder to get the ledge trump confirms this game, but
because you could like kind of DI out of them. In the old game, you used to just get sent at like an angle, and this should do it. Yeah, on the platform. All right.
Now with the waft on deck, you're sitting at your last stock, and once again, you're in kind of the same predicament as you were in game 1. But you know what? Your boy did really good in that game 1, just bringing it back to a last hit, last stock situation. So I don't see anything less come from him. You definitely see the resiliency there, so you could potentially see the stock being taken away, unless
yeah, there's still
Guilheww has an option in his hands, something out of pocket.
Yeah, I mean, there definitely is still an unless here somewhere. All right.
Yeah, with a character like Wario, it's kind of like you really can't count out Wario as long as he has that waft on deck.
This might be okay. Yeah, I knew that option was coming. I just was expecting it to hit the timing because I've seen Guilheww hit that a couple times tonight. But not going to get it that time. Instead, might be just tacking on enough damage where you're just going to wait for up throw to kill again. But that's not if dash attack doesn't kill Guilheww first. And we're seeing, yeah, we're watching your boy do everything he can to basically just try to clip Guilheww off stage and just get rid of the second stock. But man, it's so stubborn here. And the back air is going to clear it out, and that's it, dude. We're going to see Kirby in top 8 once again.
Beautiful performance from both players, nonetheless. You know, they both definitely played it well. Optimal gameplay from both ends. It's just Guilheww was just one step ahead every single time, and you noticed it in this stock specifically. Just knowing that he was going to shield, normal get up into shield, and then just get grabbed, and you're at that throw percent. So definitely, yeah, a beautiful call out right there.
Yeah, and that was one of those things I think, you know, you're just not really sure where you're going to be sent, especially with a weird down air like Wario's, where you just kind of hit the shoulder button hoping you're going to tech. Actually, you know, whatever, hoping for no Wi-Fi spikes. You're just like, okay, let me mash, air dodge. And then sometimes that happens, but either way, of no consequence for Guilheww, is going to move on into losers top 8. We'll be playing against Beast. While that's going on, we're going to be heading right back in the winners finals. So